Hello everyone, my name is Larry and today I'm going to talk about my buzz cut and how it is to be a middle-aged woman. I'm 46 and sporting such a short hairdo. I will explain why and I will explain how I do it. The reason I'm doing this video is because when I was looking for inspiration when contemplating a buzz cut, I found a lot of nice videos on YouTube, but they were from girls in their 20s and who impulsively would shave their head, and it always looked lovely because they have this fresh face, they had this nice eye makeup, the nice earrings. Well, obviously I don't do that. I don't do the crazy makeup. Well, I don't do any eye makeup, and I wear jewelry, but I don't even have my ears pierced. So basically I wanted to see more experience of women of my age, and I couldn't find that, so here we go. So as you can see, I did it several times actually in the past years, and yeah, I would like to explain how it is to live this life or to go through this life with such short hair. First, the reason why I do it. I do it basically because I have several health issues, chronic health issues, and one of those symptoms of those issues is that I shed hair massively, usually twice a year. In June, that will be the case almost every year, and another time in the year, but it can last between 2 or 3 months. So if it happened twice a year, it will be six months per year. I'm losing massively my hair, and although it's been happening for the past 6 years, it started when I was 38, it's still completely traumatizing because basically my hair will come back to this nice kind of bob length, kind of something cute, and I will lose it again. And this is this horrible feeling, whether you are a woman or a man actually, to be in the shower washing your hair and suddenly you see like this massive amount of hair in your hand. This is not a good feeling. So although I couldn't do anything about the shedding, what I could do was some kind of controlling the situation, trying to find back some control of the situation in order to regain some emotional stability. Because it was devastating for me each time. I would invest a lot of money in my hair, and a lot of my self-worth was determined by my hair. So I think it's the case for most people. And so I decided that although I couldn't decide when it would shed or not, what I could do was to limit the density, the amount of hair that would shed. Because basically, obviously, if you have long hair and you're losing hair massively at one point, you will have this long strand of hair everywhere, in your hand, on the floor, in your sink. When you have short hair, you basically don't notice it. No, my situation is particular because I don't have any bald spots per se. What I have is like a telogen effluvium, let's be scientific here, and which means that you lose hair all over the place. So you're losing density, but you're not, your hairline is thinning a bit because, well, obviously we all have less hair around our face than in the crown, but there's nothing really to hide, although more of that later. But so yeah, the reason I do it is basically to remain sane. I'm not saying that it feels perfect because I'm not looking my best with this look. It kind of depends. It's kind of weird because so as a teen I used to have really long curly hair, lovely, natural curls, kind of dark blonde, brownish hair. And all that was really good until at around the age of 20, I decided that I wanted poker, straight hair, and blonde, of course. Basically, so changed completely the natural state of my hair, which meant a huge amount of money spent in hair salon to maintain that blonde, and various just devices to straighten my hair. I would do that religiously every day until I discovered keratin treatment. Keratin treatment I do not recommend. The first time is magical. I mean, you really have those straight hair, and when you're a curly girl like me, this is just like, it's just too good to be true. That's the problem. It's too good to be true. And the second time, not that good, but still. The third time, your hair break off. They break up with you. They done, just gone. And so that was also a very traumatizing experience. So basically, those hair issues took a toll on my mental health. That was not nice. It was devastating. It was heartbreaking. And that's why I decided to just, cut off my hair, buzz it off when I've got a shedding period starting. And in between, I will usually sport like a nice short hairdo, and sometimes I bleach it because, it actually doesn't change the shedding thing. It's not really healthy for your hair, but anyway, it will fall out, a few months later. So I may just as well experiment with it and have fun with it. But I just have decided not to be too attached to it. Now, so that's the reason why I do it. As far as the reactions are concerned, it kind of depends. I would say that I only had kind of good reactions when it's done. When it's done, basically when I have short hair, maybe not as short as that. This is pretty extreme. It was intense. I did it 5 days ago, level 3 with my buzzer thing. And that's pretty intense. Usually I don't go that short. But I would say that, when I have this very short hair, people just, especially women, will stop me in the street and will say, "Oh, I like your hair. This is nice hair." Which, weirdly enough, ironically enough, I never had when I would spend hundreds and hundreds of euros on my blonde locks. Obviously, men liked it, but the hair was not. Nobody ever stopped me in the street to tell me, "I like your luscious blonde hair," because basically, half of the population, the woman population, has the same hair here in Belgium. This is different, and so people like it. Now, however, whenever I say to people that I'm gonna buzz my hair, people who don't know me that well, or have known me for not so long, or my boyfriend, they will say, "No, don't do it. No, it's okay. Just keep your hair as it is." Usually it's like that. It's a bit blonde. It's kind of cute. And so nobody's ever really enthusiastic about GIG. Have I ever had negative comments? As far as my children are concerned, I have teens. I think they're pretty okay with it. They used to be one of my kids is just completely alternative. So this is nothing for her. It's just like, yeah, mom, whatever. She will do it for me. She will help me. If I ask for help. She doesn't care. My second kid is more like a kind of a classic long hair teen. And but she's okay with it now. I think that if you explain to people why you do it, whether it's just for aesthetics, or because it's an experience you want to have, or because it's just for your emotional state, I think they usually understand why you're doing it. And if they understand, they're accepting. And if not, they're assholes. And we care about assholes. But no, maybe my more conservative girlfriends, I will send pictures and I will say, well, they will write, okay, well, you look happy. They won't say you looks pretty. At least they're honest, I guess. They say you look happy at least. They don't understand. I think it really takes, for people to have gone through the same experience to understand why you're doing it. The funny part is that usually when I do that, I will buy wigs. Oh, I had a problem here, technical difficulties. I will buy wigs just as a security blanket. And I usually will say to my boyfriend, oh, I'm gonna buzz my hair and wear wigs from now on. And sure, I will buy wigs, which are very expensive, and wear a wig for, 2 or 3 hours, just beautiful long hair. And I will get tired of it and will say, fuck, I don't care. I just want to have, to be who I am, and that's my hair, and take it or leave it, world, blah, blah, blah. And plus wigs are just so painful and heavy and not nice. So yeah, those are the reactions. I think I will make another videos. I'm not gonna keep you forever. I will make another video about how I buzz it, and we'll show you my device, my clippers. But that's all for today. I just hope it's helpful. I don't know if you want, it looks like this. The little bit of gray coming in. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna bleach this one or not. I'm just still thinking about it, but it will probably be videos about bleaching my basket as well. Let me know in the comments if you are going through something similar, how you cope with hair loss, how you basically deal with all these issues being a woman in your 40s and having to deal with that kind of stuff. Well, I hope to hear from you and talk to you soon. Bye.